Hi, I want to explain my whole story. Of 6 months, I lost 20 kilos. And why I did it, let me tell you, before of all that, I lost some kilos, I gain weight, I lose weight, I gain weight. You understand this yo-yo effect? And every time you gain back the weight, you get something more. But it hit me because I was diagnosed as diabetic and diabetes type 2. I was really scared because my father had it, and I was thinking hard, and it really shocked me. It really, oh my God, I cannot play anymore. Because first of all, let me explain you why I was eating so much. Eating food is a coping mechanism, and it brings you certain type of emotions. And what I was lacking as a child, because I think now I can turn back the time and now I can analyze my feelings. Why this happened? I always want to snack, binge eating all the time, because when I was chewing, it was attached to some emotion and I felt good. But you know what does it do to your body all the time, bringing the glucose, which your body cannot even process anymore, and it become insulin resistance, and that means sooner or later you will face it, diabetes type 2, lose your eyesight, lose your nerves, because it affects nerves. And that's why you can see people who they amputate their leg and fingers and hands, because this attack your nervous system, and dementia comes out of it as well. And this is what really scared me, and I said, no more up and down binge eating. I have to solve my inner issues. I have to do something. And this scared me so much that I said, okay, let me go to the doctor. Let me see what the doctor will say. He prescribed me metformin, and I said, I will take this one-time dosage of metformin in the morning, in the evening, but I will do everything possible to find out how can I do it myself the next time I come to the doctor and he draw my blood and check all the values. I no longer will need pills. And that is what I did. So first of all, I educated myself online, because now you really have everything online, but you have to really balance all the information. And I stopped, so I cut sugar. The funny thing is, the doctor didn't say that sugar is everywhere. Sugar is not just sugar. Sugar is in white bread, white pasta, in every carb. There is a sugar. Body use it, sugar as an energy, and that is it. How? But if I want to make my cells less resistant, and I knew I have to cut all the sweets. So no sugar, no chocolate, nothing, no cakes. No, I cut it everything. Let's say first 3 months, I cut everything. Before I eat anything, I pour myself vinegar, apple vinegar with the water, because this helps that the spikes of glucose is not that high. So this I did it regularly, and I started losing weight, but not just like that. I promised myself that I will start walking, because walking is the easiest thing for me, walking or dancing. And I understand that if you are used to get only 2,000 steps, 3,000 steps a day, this is not enough. This is not enough even for 78 years old. So how can you do more steps? Just buy a watch or check on your Android phone, because this can track your steps a day. You need daily steps, minimum of 7,000. So if you're doing it 2,000, do it 2,000 one day, next day 2,500, and do it 2,500 for 3-4 days, add 500, and so on. You cannot jump from 2,000 to 7,000 in a day, in a week, and you can also not jump it to 16,000, because in between I was doing 7,000, then I increase it to 10,000, and then I increase it also to 16,000, which was like, oh my God, I cannot maintain and sustain this 16,000 every day. So I said, I went now back and said 10,000 is really enough, but I have to do something else as well. So doing some exercises, because we are losing muscles when we age. If you lose weight, the muscles are very important to get the balance, and not just losing fat, because this is good thing, losing fat, but take care that you are not losing too much muscles. Some of it you will also lose it, accept that. So for the steps, what I did, because not you cannot go 5 kilometers every day. It's not the weather like this. It's not something you will enjoy if you have 1 hour, 2 hours of walk. Of course, if you can do it, perfect. But when you cannot do it, you know what I did? I just go on YouTube and check. The channel I was following was Get Fit with Rick. I will put it in my comments, and there you can dance, and he shows you easy steps, left, right, front, behind, turn a little, and you are enjoying with music, and he's guiding you. So with that you can do 1,000 steps, 2,000 steps, even 5,000 steps. So whenever you are missing your steps, do 2,000 or 3,000 with music. And this is what I did. As my hobby is also dancing, I'm in the line dancing group, so that was like I could have training every Thursday for 2 hours, and this is like for sure 10-12,000 a day steps, easy done. So this I was doing. And what did I also do? I cut portions, even I believe they are still too big. So instead of putting in on this big plate, I just put it in the smaller plate. And I learned, if I want to have a snack after, so something sweet, I know this is contradictory, but hear me out. Something sweet for me was fruits, which is allowed. I can have, these are berries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and with the type of Greek yogurt without sugar. So only what is in the fruits. And if you put it in a Greek yogurt and add some chia seeds, and that is for me like dessert. And then I knew if I want to have this kind of dessert, I have to make normal meal on this small plate, and then I can add dessert in this shape. So I don't eat any other fruit. So let's say I discovered now what I can do. So berries, all kind of berries. I can do, what is the name of, I forgot in English name, granite apple. I have to check it. And grapefruit, fruit, and then I started adding up here and out some kiwis. Sometimes, now I am out of diabetes. After 3 months, the doctor checked me, and I lost, in first 3 months, I lost somehow 8 to 10 kilos. And that is where I said, yes, I'm in the right way. I have to go further. I have to beat that. And then I have a checkup next 3 months. I'm out of diabetes. My blood sugar is perfectly well, but I am still not joking with it. I am still careful what I eat. So now the most difficult task is not to gain any weight back, not to go to old habits. This is what is the crucial now for this winter. So it's not so difficult to lose weight, but to maintain it, because you really need to change habits. And I think I gave you all the stuff I'm doing. So walks or dancing at home in front of TV, nobody will see you, just doing steps left, right, front, back, little with the music. It's so fun. And you can get 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 steps in front of your TV. So try this. Try go for one walk a day, at least 30 minutes. And then, if you do your regular stuff, where you can also add steps is park your car not in the front of the shop. No, sometimes we look where to park the car and we want to be the closest to where we are going. Now what I do, I trick myself and I park the further away that I can walk also here from the car to where I go and back. This is what I do. Whenever I can go, I go with a bicycle. Whenever I can go, I walk. If I have some shop 1 or 2 kilometers away, I'm going to walk. So about when I eat and how I eat, I try to do intermittent fasting. That means I am eating first time. This varies a lot, but sometimes I eat at 10 or 11 a.m. already lunch, and sometimes I do it at 1 o'clock first time. But I try to do the last meal, which is the second. Sometimes I do 2 meals a day, sometimes I do 3, and it is good. The next thing I will do water fasting because I needed a detox. And I think the water fasting is really putting the harmful metals out of your body. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times a year is very good that you do water fasting for 2, 3 days, however you are capable of. But start with cutting sugar out of your life. That's the first thing. And then try to eat less carbs. And if you eat carbs, then try to do it like whole grain carbs, because you need it. And try not to juice everything, so that you can chew and you eat nuts and you get all the vitamins inside, because you need fiber. And if you do just white bread, white pasta, there is no fiber, and it's too much sugar. So this is what I think I have been saying everything. And what I would like to ask you, where you are struggling with the weight, are you struggling with the binge eating? What is your coping mechanism? I would like that to talk, to see who is watching my channel. I would like that you subscribe and that we have some kind of debate and you ask me questions, because if you ask me questions, I can do another video, questions and answers. And so right off the top of my head, I don't know what interests you. And yeah, I didn't mention I'm 60 years old and I could do with a 60. So I believe everybody can do it. If you have another type of diabetes, like type 1, that is not where I would recommend to do all that. But for type 2, I am so sure you can better yourself. You can go, if you have really high medication, you can lowering it. And every time you go for the checkup every 3 months, you can get less and less and less till in the end you are without medication. So I succeed in 3 months out of medication, and I want to stay that way. That's why I want to inspire you to do the same. Just check what you can do yourself, because even taking the pills, I had such big problems in 3 months. I have diarrhea, I have all this, and the pills is not curing your body. Know that the pills are not curing your body, which the doctor prescribes. So try to do it without it. And then you check your blood and the values of your blood, and then you supplement yourself according to what your body needs. This is another topic for the next time. So please subscribe to my channel. I wish you a lovely day and ask questions. So much love from me. See you next time.